Hello there, Leo. Thank you so much for stopping by for your tarot video forecast for the week of July 4th. Happy Independence Day for all of those of us who live here in the United States. And through July the 11th. Let's just see what comes up for you guys, Leos, on Monday. The Six of Clubs. I'm laughing at what I'm already seeing. Let me explain what this card means. Okay, so Monday, Six of Clubs, that has to do with completing a project that not only benefits yourself but also others, and that others are coming to you on Monday and expressing their appreciation for your efforts that went into this project. Now, you don't have to be the only one that was doing this project. Could be other people doing it with you, but you are getting those expressions of appreciation from people who obviously appreciate what you did. I'm sounding redundant now. Now, the first picture that came into me and why I was laughing before I even explained the card is I'm seeing a lot of you Leos out there barbecuing. And I'm seeing a lot of people really enjoying that food. So I don't know how many of you Leos actually have plans to do that on the 4th of July, but there it is. Of course, that's not going to be the same for every Leo. This has a zillion and one different ways of manifesting. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is going to be expressions of appreciation from some of the family. I feel like some of you, there is travel also coming in on this card as well. So some of you may be traveling, and that may have something to do with this thing that affects more than just yourself. It may be that people in your family just appreciate the fact that you traveled to see them over the 3-day holiday. If you're in the United States, it may not be a three-day holiday for all of you. Um, I just see it as a very happy and happiness-making day for many of you Leos. A very triumphant day. Having that project completed is good, and then hearing the compliments from other people is just makes it that much sweeter. Okay, let's move on to Tuesday. Tuesday, you do have the Three of Clubs. This does talk to me about traveling. Some of you may still be coming home on Tuesday. This also can talk about making new plans to travel as well. This can also talk about dreams, basically. This can talk about waiting for your dreams to come in, like you've done something that you're hoping will spark one of your dreams coming true or some of your dreams coming true. And now you're just kind of waiting to see, how much of that will actually happen. So it's a time of waiting a little bit and a time of introspection and inspection and planning and hoping. Okay, so on Wednesday, what we have showing up for you Leos is the Judgment card in reverse. Judgment in reverse is just telling me that you have a situation on Wednesday that I feel like you're just going to do take some kind of action very spur of the moment. I do feel like it's a fun type of action. I don't feel like it's reckless or dangerous or anything like that, but I do feel like it may be a little bit out of your character, Leo, to do this particular thing without thinking it through a little bit better. But it's almost like I just kind of see you just kind of putting your hands up and saying, what the heck, why not? So that's what we have coming up for Wednesday. For Thursday, what we show is the Six of Swords in reverse, Leo. Six of Swords in reverse just tells me one of two different things. So for those of you who have been in relationships and the relationship was going through a hard time and you thought you were moving on from that person, or maybe you decided to move on from that person, this card says, yeah, it's a nice thought, not really doing it. Harder to move on than what you thought it was. So I see you trying to find a way to reconnect with this person, whether it's a direct reconnect or whether it's showing up where you know this person's going to be and trying to casually sort of hint at or give the opportunity for the other person to reconnect. That's all going to depend on you and your personality and how you want to handle the situation and your ego and all of that good stuff. But I just see that it's not so easy to get over that person that you thought you were. Now, this won't apply for everybody just in relationship, Leos. So you need to know that for some of you, this is coming up completely different. For a lot of you, this is coming up completely different. Six of Swords in reverse to me, a lot of times talks about making a lifestyle change. And this is usually a pretty dramatic change. This is something like eliminating gluten from your diet or exercising more or not drinking alcoholic beverages anymore, getting away from any other kind of addictions. This is something that you're doing. It's a lifestyle change that you're doing for a couple of reasons. First of all, because you want a better life. And secondly, because you would like to live longer. So these lifestyle changes have a lot to do with health. For some of you, I feel like this is going to be eliminating stress. So if you have stressors in your life, like if you have a job that is just ridiculously stressful, some of you are going to be walking away from that. If you have a relationship that has caused you a lot of stress and not move forward, some of you are going to be walking away from that. Completely different than the one that's a completely different scenario than the ones where I said where they can't really move on. For some of you, that's a negative influence that needs to go because you're looking at your own health, and that has to be the most important thing here. Okay? All right, so two different things that could be going on with relationships with that, but definitely for most of you, this really just has to do with lifestyle changes. Let's look at Friday. Friday, you guys do have the Two of Clubs showing up. Two of Clubs just means you have a decision to make on Friday. That decision might be between two different lovers, might be between two different dinner invitations, might be between which gym do you want to join, might be between which project do I want to work on at work first. But when you have the Two of Clubs, clubs really talk about things that you're passionate about, that you're inspired about, that you're excited about, things that just kind of rev you up when you think about them. So this is going to be something that you're excited about, and you're going to have options. All these things, all these options are going to be things that you're excited about, whether it's two or whether it's more options. For some of you, it will be more than two. And so the thing is, you don't have enough energy or resources or time. There's something there that you don't have enough of to pursue all the options that you want to. And so you have to prioritize. You have to pick one and work with that one, because you can't move forward on all of them. You just don't have enough resources to do that. But you can move forward on one if you really focus on that one. And you can always swing back around and pick up these others later on, in most cases. Some of you, it's just take this opportunity right now or never. But either way, you're not going to get anywhere with it unless you prioritize. You have to pick one and make it the most important and just work with that one for a while. So that's the choice I see you making on Friday. Saturday. Okay, Four of Cups showing up for you, Leos, on Saturday. This is one of my least favorite cards. And, there's a lot of, I shouldn't say there's a lot of, but there's a few yucky cards in here. But this is one of my least favorite because this card says, pity party. And you're throwing it, Leo. So huge pity party going on for you on Saturday. This is something that you are hosting and inviting everybody that you can get to show up to with you, to commiserate with you, to be as miserable with you about whatever your situation is. I know pity parties really feel justified. And it's nice to be angry at somebody else for something that's happened in our lives. And we feel very righteous when we're having a pity party. We feel like we're the ones that are right. And being right, that's just so freaking important, isn't it? Or not. The thing about a pity party is, though, if you really look at how you're feeling as you're having your pity party, if you're really honest with yourself, how are you feeling as you have a pity party? Are you feeling like your self-esteem is taking a hit? Are you feeling a little negativity? Are you feeling a little pessimistic? Are you feeling like the whole world might be against you? Especially if people won't join your pity party. Are you feeling good when you're having your pity party? Because all the pity parties I've ever thrown, and trust me, I've thrown some bangers of pity parties. None of them really felt that good. Much more productive things to do with your time. So I would encourage you, if you feel pity party energy moving in on you on Saturday, Leo, here's what I would say. Ignore. Look for the opportunity that is there, because there's always some opportunity for you to work with. There's some little bit of happiness for you to snatch onto and just ride those happiness coattails until you're feeling good, because you don't have to feel bad. You get to choose how you want to feel. Your thoughts influence how you feel. So choose to think about the opportunities that you have in front of you now, and you'll feel much better. I mean, if you look at this card, you can see here's the other opportunity. Somebody's handing this guy the opportunity straight out of heaven. There's a cloud right around the hand. And this person is so busy looking down at the other cups that he's been disappointed with. He's not even seeing the new opportunity, the fresh opportunity. Don't be that person. Don't be that person that's blind to the opportunities around you. All right, and then the other thing that you want to notice too about this Four of Cups, none of those cups are spilled. Even the cups on the ground. This guy is really disappointed, but none of those cups are spilled. So why is he so disappointed? Is it all up here? Is it? So look at your situation on Saturday. See, take a peek. Look at yourself. Are you disappointed because of something going on up here, but in real life all your opportunity is still there, plus you have a new one coming in? Is that what's going on with you? Because if it is, throw the pity party out the window and just be happy. All right, much more easier said than done, I know. Sunday, the High Priestess. The High Priestess on Sunday. This is somebody that you're talking to on Sunday. For some of you Leos, you may actually be getting a reading. Pick me, pick me. I do good readings for those of you who haven't had one with me yet. But it is somebody that you're talking to. Getting back to seriousness, you could be getting a reading on Sunday, really, for real. For others of you Leos, this is somebody that you're getting advice from. There is somebody in your life that kind of knows things without really being able to explain exactly how they know things. And I feel like you are going to be going and getting some advice from this person. You are getting a reading, actually. The more I think about it, the more I feel around in this, the more I'm sure you're getting a reading, whether it's from a friend that you don't have to pay or whether it's from a professional that you do need to pay. I just feel like you Leos are getting a reading on Sunday. I'm going to laugh if I get 6 or 7 of you all call me on Sunday at one reading. I'm going to laugh and I'm going to be happy to do them all. All right, so Leos, that is your week. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Those of you who have left tips on the channel for all the free videos, thank you so much. That's just so amazing to me when you do that. I do appreciate it. Everybody, have a fantastic week, and I will see you back here the next time. Peace out.